and I'm doing another book review. I mean, like, another one. So, as you can see, I am in this other spot, like I said I wouldn't do. So, oh well. My room wasn't available. Alright, so today my book review is about a series of unfortunate events. So, I have the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 10th, and 13th with me. Alright, so let's start with the first one. Obviously. Okay. So, here's the first one. It's called The Bad Beginning. So, I wrote my name in there because I love these books. Okay. So, it's called Book the First. Here's the back. Dear reader, I'm sorry to say that the book you are holding in your hands is extremely unpleasant. It tells an unhappy tale about 3 very unlucky children. Even though they are charming and clever, the Baudelaire siblings lead lives filled with misery and woe. From the very first page of this book, when the children are at the beach, they receive terrible news. Continuing on through the entire story, disaster lurks at their heels. One might say they are magnets for misfortune. In this short book alone, the 3 youngsters encounter a greedy and repulsive villain, itchy clothing as a disastrous fire, a plot to steal their fortune, cold porridge for breakfast. It is my sad duty to write down these unpleasant tales, but there is nothing stopping you from putting this book down at once and reading something happy, if you prefer that sort of thing. And as you may know, this is also a movie. The first, 2nd, and 3rd books. Let me just The 1st, 2nd, and 3rd books are a movie now, so it was a pretty good movie. It followed the books okay. It wasn't that great. This is the last one, so let's compare the first and the last one. Yeah, they gradually grow in the series. So here's the back of the last one. Dear reader, you are presumably looking at the back of this book, or the end of the end. The end of the end is the best place to begin the end, because if you read the end from the beginning of the end to the end of the end, yeah, you'll arrive at the end of your rope. This book is the last in a series of unfortunate events, and even if you braved the previous 12 volumes, you probably can't stand such unpleasantries as a fearsome storm, a suspicious beverage, a herd of wild sheep, an enormous bird cage, and a truly haunting secret about the Baudelaire's parents. It has been my solemn occupation to complete the history of the Baudelaire orphans, and at last I'm finished. You likely have some other occupation, so if I were you, I would drop this book at once, so the end does not finish you. With all due respect to Lemony Snicket. It was memorable, and I read all of them. I read all 13, and every single one of the 13 books, it was like, don't read this, it's not good, don't read it, and I read it anyways, so they were all really good and sad, but what I really, really liked was the Baudelaire's, friendships. There were Here's right here, it's like, if anyone had looked into the Baudelaire orphan's bedroom, they would have seen 3 children crying quietly all night long. So it was a very sad, sad book. But, so there's 3 characters, 3 main characters, like it says, and it's Violet Baudelaire, Klaus Baudelaire, and Sunny Baudelaire. Sunny is like a toddler. Violet is, I think, around 14. I think Klaus is 12 at the beginning. In the end, Klaus is 14. I think. Yeah. I think there was one point where they were in jail or something, and they mentioned somebody's birthday. Yeah, so these books are really, really, really good. And I definitely recommend them. And they're pretty much just like running away from a bunch of people. They're running away from this guy. He's in this one. The guy right there. They're running away from him the whole time. Oh, there he is again. Yeah. It's creepy. His name's Count Olaf, and they're like running away from him throughout the entire series. And I don't remember where he ends up in the end, but hopefully he's gone. I really, really recommend this. But if you don't like if you really like to avoid sad things, I don't recommend it. So these aren't all of them. Oh gosh, I can't pick it up. These aren't all of them, but it's some of them. I don't have all of them. When I was reading this series, I picked them up from the library, so I definitely recommend it. Like and subscribe.